So you are ready to start your YouTube channel in 2024, but you have questions. I know that YouTube can be very intimidating at the beginning stages when you have made the decision like, girl, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to build my brand online. I want to use YouTube to help grow my business and my community. But I wanted to create this video for you because my last YouTube video on how to start a YouTube channel is kind of old. Okay, so I feel like we need a refresher with how to start a YouTube channel in 2024. So if you have all the questions about what equipment you need to purchase, how do you start, how do you come up with content ideas and all the things, then keep watching. If you are a returning subscriber or if you're new here, hey girl, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Lashawnda Smith and I am a content creator and content strategist. And let me just tell you, YouTube is back. Okay, so if you here and you're like, you done made that decision, I'm proud of you because people sleep on YouTube, but you've made the decision that you are going to pursue YouTube because you probably see the value in having a YouTube channel. And so one of the number one questions that I get when it comes to how to start your channel is, where do I start? Do I need to purchase a camera at the very beginning stages? Can I use my phone? Should I even use my phone? And I want to address that. So for one, I don't recommend you purchase a camera at the very beginning stages of starting your YouTube channel because we got to see some commitment first before you go investing in a camera. Because if you get the type of camera that you need for YouTube, it's going to run you about $900. And I feel that you should start with your phone when you are first making the decision to start your channel because it's easier, it's less pressure in reference to you having to show up because you done bought this fancy camera, not knowing how to use the camera. You know how to use your phone. And I'm gonna just tell you a little secret. I'm recording this video with my phone, okay? So you can get really good quality videos with just starting with your phone. And when it comes to where to start, I'm going to tell you exactly where you need to start. The very first thing that you need to do is brainstorm the details about your channel. So this means you need to come up with a name for your channel. And what I always recommend, if you're working towards building a personal brand online and you're working towards growing a community, then I recommend that you create your YouTube channel and you name it after yourself. So there's a reason why the name of this channel is Lashawnda Smith, because I am my personal brand. And this channel is going to help me build my personal brand and community. And so whatever business venture I have in the future, I have the opportunity to still promote those things on this channel because the channel is essentially for me. It's about me in helping me create a brand for myself. But it's ultimately up to you. I just know that when people are searching for creators online, they tend to search for their first and last name. And I want to be known by my first and last name. Like I want people to know me versus knowing the business that I have. The second thing you want to brainstorm is the type of content you plan on creating for your channel. So what is your channel going to be about? Are you going to be vlogging? Are you going to be doing a lot of talking head videos like this? Are you going to be sharing tax professional tips? Or are you going to be sharing recipes or whatever it is that you plan on creating content for or the idea that you have? You need to actually brainstorm that and figure out what that looks like for you and your channel. And also what I recommend is when you're thinking about the type of content you want to create, focus on the target viewer that you are going after and then build out your content around that person. You also want to consider your long-term visions and goals for your YouTube channel. So are you solely wanting to start your YouTube channel because you want to grow your business and get leads from your channel? Because that's going to be a completely different strategy versus if you want to become a well-known YouTube creator as well as building your brand and community online. There's two different strategies that go into that, because if you just want to use your YouTube channel just to generate leads and just to get a couple of coaching clients and things like that, then you don't really have to grow a big channel. You can really make money off of having a channel with 1,000, 2,000 YouTube subscribers and you'll be on your merry way. But if you want to use YouTube not only to build and grow your business, but you want to start getting brand deals, you want to hit 100,000 subscribers because you want to become well known, you want to eventually start doing speaking engagements and things like that, then that's a different strategy. So you want to know what your long-term goals are for your channel. And that leads me to the second thing you need to do. So after you've brainstormed the information about your channel, now you need to get ready to purchase your equipment, okay? And if you are at the very beginning stages and you are using your phone, really the only thing you need is a phone tripod and a ring light. If you don't get anything else, get the phone tripod and get a ring light. This will take you really, really far when it comes to your YouTube journey. That's literally how my setup is right now. I have my phone on my tripod and I have my ring light set up. And that's really all you need, because you want to have good lighting and you want to not have to hold your phone when it comes to recording your videos. Now I'm going to prep you for after you record your content. So after you record your content, you're going to need some editing software. You're going to need something that you can actually put these videos together if you mess up, or if you need to take something out, or maybe add something at the end of your video, or things like that. You need to have some type of editing software. If you have never edited a video before in your life, I would recommend you start with the platform CapCut. Not only is CapCut available on your phone, but it's also available on desktop. So you can edit on your computer or you can edit on your phone. And if I'm not mistaken, CapCut is free. I will put all the software recommendations and equipment links in the description box below, just so that you have easy access to purchasing this stuff or downloading this stuff to your computer. But I definitely recommend you get that. If you're more familiar with editing videos and stuff like that, then I would recommend Adobe Premiere Pro. That's what I personally use to edit my video content. Now I will add that YouTube now has something called, I think it's called YouTube Creator or YouTube Create, and it's a beta app where if you're an Android user like me, okay, because we team Android over here, you can actually use this app. It's free and it allows you to edit your videos as well. And I think you can add music from the YouTube Studio using YouTube Create as well. So definitely check that out. And then when it comes to editing your thumbnails, you're gonna need Canva. So if you're a business owner and you're not already using Canva, girl, what you doing? Because Canva is also bad, but Canva is the platform that you're going to be using to edit all of your thumbnails. It gives you so many options when it comes to thumbnails. And if you're like a fish out of water when it comes to how to even create a thumbnail, I love the fact that Canva has thumbnail templates already ready for you to use. And that's a good starting point if you're not familiar with creating thumbnails at all. I will be posting a new thumbnail editing video on this channel in the future. So definitely make sure you hit subscribe if you want to stay tuned for when I upload that video. After you purchase your equipment and you have your equipment on the way, now it's time to set up the actual channel. So whenever you're starting a YouTube channel, you actually have to start your channel with your Gmail account. So if you already have a business email that you use for your business, then you can use that to start your YouTube channel, obviously as long as it's with Gmail or G Suite, or you can create an email specifically for your YouTube channel. So it's really completely up to you, but you want to actually start the channel on the platform, and then you want to add your profile photo, you want to add your cover banner, and you want to start adding your social media links and websites. So this is optimizing your channel from the very beginning. There's a place in your YouTube Studio where you can actually upload your social media links and it'll appear on your home page where your description is at the top. And then what I will also do is under your YouTube Studio, go to your default settings and you can actually create a description that will automatically be added to each video that you upload. And that's what I personally do so that you don't have to keep rewriting it each time, but you add your social media links in there, any other important information, and go ahead and get all of that stuff set up for your channel. Another thing that you want to know is, because I kind of just brushed over it, but you need to download the YouTube Studio app. So whenever you are tracking your metrics and looking at your growth, you have to actually download an additional app to your phone so that you can track it on your phone, or you can just go to the YouTube Studio on your computer. But I personally use the YouTube Studio app a lot more than I use the desktop version. So go ahead and go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download the YouTube Studio so that way you can track what's going on with your channel. After you've set up the details and things with your channel, now it's time to start planning out your content, girl. I recommend you start with 4 content buckets, and content buckets are basically broad topics that you feel that you can create at least 10 to 20 plus videos on. So you want to go ahead and have your 4 content buckets for your channel, and these are niche specific. So if you are in real estate, or if you are a social media coach, or whatever industry that you're in, you're going to create 4 categories within that industry that you feel will benefit your target viewer, and then that's how you're going to draft out the rest of your content ideas. So if you're just starting, I would recommend you brainstorm at least 5 ideas per content bucket. That'll give you a total of 20 videos to start with, and I think that that's a really good starting point if you are brand new to creating YouTube content. And after you've come up with your 20 video ideas, now you're going to plan out a 30-day content calendar. So if this is your very first YouTube channel, I would recommend you start with posting once per week. So you only need to pick the top 4 videos that you want to go ahead and start your channel with, and those are the videos that you're going to add to your 30-day content calendar. You also want to know what day each week you're going to be posting your videos. And that leads me to the last step, y'all. After you planned out your content, set up your channel, now it's time to record and post your first video. So if you've never recorded video content before, do a practice run first, because you have to get those nervous jitters out, and you really need to re-watch that very first video just to have an idea of what your delivery is like. Do you need to make some changes? What does your background aesthetic look like, and things of that nature? So I would recommend you do a practice run for maybe like a minute or 2 minutes or something like that, just so you can watch it back and make some improvements before you officially record your first video. So whenever you're at this step, I want to make sure that you give yourself some grace at this stage, because I know that it's probably going to be a big learning curve. It's probably going to be a lot at the beginning, but remember why you are doing this in the first place, because you know that this is normally, I feel like YouTube just kind of calls you to the platform. If you have the YouTube bug, then you just have to do the channel. So just give yourself some grace at the beginning stages, and don't worry about the numbers at the beginning. So when you post your first video, don't get discouraged if you only get 1 or 2 views. It's really just a part of the process, and we all had to start from the beginning and work our way up. So focus at the very beginning stages of you just getting the content up, getting used to the process without necessarily worrying about the metrics. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. If you're watching this video and you're actually in the process of reviving a channel that you already have, then I would recommend you go ahead and watch this video right here. This video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly what you need to do if you are trying to revive an existing channel that you already have, so that you can start getting some subscribers and getting your views and start seeing real growth on your channel. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.